Kids Online. My name is Amy.
And I'm Catherine.
And welcome. We're so happy to be with you this morning. This is our High Point Kids. It's a special edition today.
Yeah.
Because we have something just for you guys. This month, it's October. We love October.
We love October.
Lots of candies usually involved in October. And that's actually about our new series. It's a super sweet series this month called Custom Creations. Custom Creations. Nice. We're learning about our individuality.
Okay.
Isn't it awesome that God made you, and me?
Yes, I love
We're
that.
different. We're unique. We're not the same person. He custom made each of us. We're learning about individuality. Let me say that again. Individuality.
That's a hard one.
It is a hard word. It's discovering who you're meant to be so that you can make a difference.
Love that.
This morning, before we do anything else, we're going to play a quick game.
Oh, I love games.
I know you like games.
I do.
This is called Can You Guess the Candy?
Oh, I get to eat candy.
Because candy's unique and different.
Okay.
So we're going to put 60 seconds on the clock, Catherine. We're going to try to get through as many candies as possible.
Gosh. Okay.
I'm going to describe it to you, and you have to guess it.
Okay. I got it.
Kids, are you ready?
Can I do it?
Okay, here we go. Time's on in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Okay, taste the rainbow.
Skittles.
Okay, I love this candy. It has peanut butter in it, and it's
Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yes. Okay, I don't like this candy.
Oh.
It's a lot of little, in the name of it, it's little children, not sweet, but...
Oh, Sour Kids?
Yeah.
No, Sour Babies.
What is on my eye? What's on my eye?
Sour Patch Kids.
Yes! Okay. Oh, you do not like this.
Snickers.
Shredded coconut wrapped in chocolate.
Oh, Mounds?
Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going. Okay, caramel with a little bit of a wafer, chocolate on top, 2 in a pack.
Twix.
Yes! Okay, it's a lollipop, but it's a specific lollipop.
Okay.
It's not a blow pop, but they come in
Tootsie
tons.
Roll?
No, we get them in a High Point Kids bag.
Dum-Dums.
Yes! Okay, oh my gosh, 12 seconds. Okay,
I got
strawberry, cherry, orange, lemon.
Starburst.
Yes, girl. Okay, you chew it and you make a...
Bubblegum.
Yes! Bunch of...
I have no idea.
It's my favorite thing to get at the
bunch of crunch.
Yes! Oh my goodness, yes. You guys see how quick...
Bunch of
First of all, high five.
Thank you.
Way to go. You guys, candy
know my
is so much
candy.
fun.
Wow.
Yes. And they're all so different and unique.
They are.
And we want you to remember that. We cannot wait to see you all next Sunday in person. Or if you're still joining us online, we would love to have you join our Facebook group. Did you know we have a Facebook group?
I think I did. Tell me about it, though.
High Point Kids Facebook group. If you're interested and you haven't been part of it, you can easily just make a comment below and let us know you're interested.
Yeah.
And we will add you this week. We put our online lessons there every week, post on what's going on in the church, how you can connect kids, how you can connect with mom and dad or your family at home. And it's just really awesome.
Love it.
Okay, so Catherine, before we jump into our Bible lesson today, what's your favorite candy?
Oh gosh, I love them all. Probably go towards like Reese's or a Twix.
I'm telling you all, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, especially like if they're chilled just a little bit.
That's true.
The best. It's
They're
the best.
really good.
Oh my goodness. All right, so guys, real quick, we're going to jump into our Bible lesson, and then Catherine and I will be back to talk to you right after.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verses 26 through 28.
In the beginning, God took nothing and made everything. From darkness, God called out light.
God poured out waters and stretched the sky far overhead like an unpainted canvas. He shaped dry land and canyons and great mountain ranges, and then decked them out with trees and vines and plants of every kind. God spun the moon and sun and stars and planets out into space, and then He filled the oceans with fish and the sky with birds. God thought up an amazing variety of animals to crawl and hop and race over the earth.
All of this was incredible. Unbelievable, the most artistic show of power ever. God made complex atoms and cells smaller than the eye can see, all the way up to vast spaces stretching across the universe farther than we can imagine. And yet, all of this was just a warm-up to God's most spectacular creation, people. People. It's true. We're made of the same atoms and cells and elements as rocks and plants and animals. But unlike anything else in God's creation, we are made in God's image. Then God said,
"Let us make human beings so that they are like us. Let them rule over the fish in the seas and the birds in the sky. Let them rule over the livestock and all the wild animals. And let them rule over all the creatures that move along the ground."
So God created human beings in his own likeness. He created them to be like himself. He created them as male and female. You are made in God's image. Now, that does not mean God shares your eye color, or your freckles, or even your quirky smile. But it does mean that you were designed for God to shine through you. You were made to show the world God's love, God's grace and mercy, God's joy, God's peace, God's kindness, God's wisdom. You and every person you'll ever meet are of infinite value because you're made in the image of God. And here's what's even more amazing. God didn't design us to turn into a bunch of little robots who look and act the same when we follow him. Instead, the more time you spend with God, asking him to transform your thoughts and words and choices, the more you become uniquely you. As you follow Jesus and reflect God's light more clearly, you'll be able to do the things that God has designed for you and no one else. So, next time you look in the mirror, remember, you're looking at the image of God, and no one in this world can reflect him just the way you do.
That was so good. It's so great to learn about our individuality, how God has made us in his image.
Yes.
And, I'm really just excited to keep continuing this conversation with all of you amazing kids. Kids, before we go, why don't you ask your family that you're sitting with right now, what's their favorite candy?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Parents, family, ask your kids what their favorite candy
Yes.
is. And it might show up at one of our in-person services.
Exciting.
So you better comment. Guys, we're so glad to see you online today, and we can't wait to see you again. Have a great week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.